Right. 2 October 2024. And today I'm very excited to be giving you my evening updates. And we do this so that you have clarity of all the important political topics that are happening in our country. And today I want to take you through what is happening with Nelson Chamisa. So as you can see, Nelson Chamisa has not been openly campaigning. However, you can see that his tweets are increasing in intensity and in detail. So if you go to Nelson Chamisa's platforms, so Chamisa has got two main platforms. That is his Twitter and also the Chamisa News Network. So if you go to your YouTube or to your WhatsApp, you will see Chamisa's channel. He's got a massive channel there. And I've joined that channel. I've also shared the channel with many of you so that you can see what Chamisa will be saying. So Chamisa has been talking, and it's not only talking, he has also been revealing some candidates. So I'm not saying that it's him who is going to come up there and campaign for Nelson Chamisa, but you can clearly see that this is the group which has got the backing of Nelson Chamisa. So going into this weekend's by-elections, those are the people that, if you are in Mnangagwa or if you are in Binga, those are the people that you should be supporting. There is a convergence taking place between the CCC and the people that are supported by Nelson Chamisa. And Chamisa himself is obviously going to need a platform. So you can't be president without MPs. So let's look at Mnangagwa. I want to start with Mnangagwa. That is the guy who I've got a poster for. And then if I get a poster for the other guy, I'm going to give it to you. So I just want to focus today on the MP candidate or the council candidate. Sorry, it's not the MP, council candidate, right? So we put him here. This is the poster that we've received. So that is our candidate here. Our candidate is Sabelo Ndlovu for Mnangagwa Ward 15. It is a by-election which will be held on the 5th. That is on Saturday. You can see the colors. There is a mixture of yellow and blue and white. So those are the colors that you're seeing. And those colors speak a lot about the blue movement. They also speak about the CCC. So it's a convergence between the CCC and the blue movement that is taking place. That is, if you like to talk of those things. You can also see that there is no picture of a president or of a party or party symbol. So usually you would have Nelson Chamisa on the left, and then you have the candidate on the right, and then you have CCC with Chamisa's head. But currently you can see that Mr. Sabelo over here of Mnangagwa Ward 15 is just by himself, and he is an independent candidate. He is not under CCC, even of the CCC that is belonging to Timber is not there. That means there is an abandonment of the name CCC by the guys who are representing Nelson Chamisa. So it's very important for you to understand what's going on. The candidates that are now representing the people aligned to Nelson Chamisa in his absence and before he makes his announcement are doing so without a party name, and they are doing so with the distinct colors. So that is the blue background there, and the yellow tie, you're going to see that yellow tie, and you're also going to see the white. So that is the white and the blue. So I do not know what kind of symbol Chamisa is going to come up with, but whatever it is, it's going to be very, very interesting. Some people have approached me with a prototype that they gave to Nelson Chamisa, and they said Chamisa did not come back to them after they finished designing. So you should be surprised to find that prototype somewhere. Nelson Chamisa apparently has a design that he has agreed to some people, and those people say he did not come back to them after they agreed. So I don't know about that, but I just want you to know that there was some work taking place behind the scenes, and the people approached me sometime last month to show me what it is that was being worked on. So I think I've covered most of the, the stuff here that I wanted to cover regarding the CCC. So if you've got a question, you can put it in the comments. But as I said, Chamisa working on new colors and a new approach. Blue as the background, white as the text, and no symbol for the guys who are working with the timber, Nkwananzi, Chamisa, all those people aligned to that group. They are working without a symbol currently until Chamisa makes an announcement. So you expect to see a candidate that belongs to Sengizo Chavangu and his group and Washman Mube. I'm going to talk to Washman Mube tonight, Professor Washman Mube. I'm going to talk to Senator Kalpani Pugen to find out whether they are also fielding a candidate in Umzingwane. Very interesting by-elections to get a sense of what people are thinking about Mnangagwa, about Chamisa, whether people are engaged or not. These are very important by-elections, but they are not game-changing. The game changer is coming. I've told you what is happening. There's going to be a game changer within the next 4 weeks. Someone is going to drop within the next 4 weeks. Someone you know, someone big is going to drop these next 4 weeks. It's going to happen, and it's going to happen in public. I won't even have to tell you. It will happen before I tell you. You'll be able to tell me, in fact. Then let's go to Mudara Mutapa. So Mudara Mutapa, he is trying as much as possible to be Mugabe. It's sad to see what Mnangagwa is trying to do. Everything Mnangagwa is trying to do is trying to copy what Mugabe was doing. If you look at him today at Parliament, it was said to watch everything, even the hairstyle. He's trying to copy Mugabe. I don't know how impressed Mnangagwa was with Mugabe. Everything that Mnangagwa was doing doesn't make sense. And this was the opening of Parliament. Nothing new there. Mnangagwa Arku and Zara, as usual. This is what is happening in our country. And you're going to see more. Our country is deteriorating under Mnangagwa. And people are clearly seeing this without a doubt. Then I'm going to bring you a new development in Bulawayo. They've unveiled new smart cameras. So the whole city is now under cameras. So I'll bring you that snippet, probably on one of our other platforms. So expect that very, very soon. I'll share it with you guys. And by the way, General Chiwenga was there in Parliament today, and so was a lot of other people. So General Chiwenga attended Parliament today. No drama there. So the drama is not going to come now. It's not going to come in public in Parliament. You're going to see it outside of Parliament, and you're going to see it in public. So as I said, General Chiwenga sitting there, and I'm going to show you one of his speeches that he issued today when he was launching 4 documents from the government. So it seems like Chiwenga is doing more of the policy work, more of the detailed work, whereas Mnangagwa is doing more of the political stuff and the antics. That is what is happening over there. And Opam Chunguri also out. She was out today, moving around with the women. And as I said to you, Mebo Chinomona playing a bigger part. So Mebo Chinomona today, she gave out chicks or chickens to women. And so you're seeing people trying to find their space. So as I said to you, there are 4 people right now at the top. It's Opam Chunguri. She's got a faction. Mudenda over there. Mudenda is seen as a loyalist of one of the factions. And you can see General Chiwenga sitting right there. I think that's Ziambi there. And as I said, Mebo Chinomona also out, giving chicks. So there is massive campaigning taking place at the top is ZANU-PF, and the top 4 people who are supposed to be right there near the presidency are hanging around. The only person that we've not seen is Auxilia Mnangagwa. I'm starting to think she died in the helicopter crash. That would be crazy, man. Because ever since that time, we haven't seen her. She's been gone. You know, some of these jokes that I make, hey, they may turn out to be true. And then on Thursday, Zimbabwe is going to be playing against Zambia under 21 competition in Mozambique. That is amazing. The young guys are doing very, very well. I've seen their matches. They show signs of promise. But I think Zimbabwe soccer needs the stadiums to work so that we can have our local people watching. So today I gave you news, and there's a reason. We are going to be going on to a new format very soon, and I'm going to be changing things around a little bit. But we're definitely going towards a new format. I've got a massive announcement to make, and you guys have to forgive me. And it's not about Mugabe, right? Guys have received, everyone who ordered the Mugabe test, we did a Mugabe test. Is it Mugabe? Everyone received their test, and vanhu vakamira kutongwa nemasaladi. Apasina kutongwa nemasaladi. I don't know if you didn't receive yours. It will be said for you. I'm going to be carrying out a new test, because what we found out was that the Mugabe from South Africa is not the same as the Mugabe from Zimbabwe. So the Mugabe from Zimbabwe is extremely potent, stronger by maybe 2 or 3 times compared to the Mugabe from South Africa. So if the Mugabe from Zimbabwe can make you your 1 liter engine go to a 3 liter engine, and the one from South Africa will turn your 1 liter engine to a 2 liter engine, which is said it's not the same. And what else do I want to say here? I want to just check my list here. I've seen Mnangagwa talking about sanctions. That is obviously garbage. The problem in Zimbabwe is not sanctions. You can clearly see that the problem is Mnangagwa's poor policies. Mnangagwa is talking about NDS2, but he's not finished NDS1. Who knows anything about NDS1? What have we achieved with NDS1? So if you want to see what is collapsing, I want to give you a pointer. Go to Opo Chingono's Twitter or Instagram and see he's got a list he's keeping there of everything that is collapsing right now. And that is the shops that are closing, the mines that are closing, things that are not working. Chingono is keeping track of all those things. It's a shock what is happening around the country. So Mnangagwa, NDS1 and NDS2, that is not the problem. The problem is a lack of something that can bring the economy to life. So you need something that can suddenly shock the economy and make it work. So the Zimbabwean economy will never work with the small plans that Mnangagwa is having, with the arresting of all these people that Mnangagwa is arresting. The things that Mnangagwa is doing is not bringing about consensus. And he keeps pointing fingers at other people. That is the problem with Mnangagwa. I can spend the night here describing what is wrong with Mnangagwa. But what is clear is that we need a new leadership. We need a change. That is clear. And that change will only come after a transitional system. And the transitional system will come after a period, quite a long period of conflict. And that is coming. And I keep telling a lot of people about this. So let me recap and take a break. We said the CC of Nelson Chamisa, that was before. You remember the one that was the real CC, not the one of Mnangagwa. He's going to be fielding a candidate in Mnangagwa. So I've got the poster for Mnangagwa, that one. On Saturday, there is a by-election, and the candidate is Sabelo Ndlovu. You can see the colors are blue and white, and Sabelo Ndlovu is alone on the poster. He's got no president, and he's got no symbol. The only symbol he has is independent. So that is the candidate for Chamisa or for CC or for the guys aligned to Nelson Chamisa. You are going to see the candidate for Mnangagwa. I'm going to phone Mnangagwa after this to ask him for his candidate. Tomorrow I'll give you that candidate. I've already talked to the guys in Binga, but unfortunately they didn't have a poster. So I don't have the person for Binga who is representing the same grouping. I haven't talked to MP Dubeko anytime this week. I've been extremely busy, so I never managed to talk to him, but I will do so. And I'll give you guys a total picture of what is happening. Mzingwane district is the place where I went to school. I went to Mzingwane High School. Mzingwane High School, the most prominent people in Zimbabwe, Joshua Nkomo went over there. I think there is a lot of people who went to Mzingwane. In Gambako, obviously, went to Mzingwane. The public protector, deputy public protector of South Africa, Kevin Malunga were together at school at the same time. And massive number of people who went to Mzingwane are doing very, very well. That is one of the best schools in Matabeleland. And this is the region where they're having a by-election now. And today they opened a bridge there. As an OPF, that is the bridge that they opened today. And I'm not kidding you, this bridge was opened today by Evelyn Jove. Today, I'm not lying to you, this is the latest bridge they opened. What a joke. The people of Matabeleland are being made fools by these people. So, as I say, very, very interesting, just for statistics, to say who is going to win. But watch this guy, let's see how he does. And if you are around Bulawayo and you support CC, support Chamisa, this is the guy that you need to push for that by-election that is happening on Saturday morning. I know that a lot of observers have already been put in place, and we're on the move once again. Regarding politics, it's going to start picking up, and want to see how people are thinking. And you know that Mzingwane is part of Matabeleland South. Matabeleland South, the normal ZANU-PF wins over there with such antics as that little bridge. But if they start losing, all the better. All the better. Right, let's go to the comments. Live from Cholocho, Ngoma Felix, thank you very much. And then Ngoma Kone, my son went to Mzingwane and he's now a GP in UK. Yes, amazing school. Let me tell you why Mzingwane is amazing. When we went to Mzingwane High School, it was like military. So boys only, very independent guys came out of that school. And I happened to be one of the top 3 prefects at the school for the seniors. So if you are a prefect for the seniors, Unegorichi Baba, and that was me. So people can see your leadership style when you are young. And I'm happy that I managed to get some leadership skills from over there. Thank you very much, Shami. And very soon I'll be in the UK. Within the next, I will let you know when I'm going to be in the UK. And then I'm kindly requesting for Chamisa's link to his website. Go to your WhatsApp. And when you go to your WhatsApp, you search for Chamisa News Channel. So it's the news channel, the Chamisa News Channel, CNC. You search for that. The Chamisa News Channel. I don't know if you see what, no, you can't see it. I'll share this thing with you. I don't know if there's a link. I'll share it on my website, or after this, you can see it. So Chamisa shares everything there before he shares it on Twitter. So first he shares it here, and he also puts videos here. You can see everything that Chamisa is doing on the Chamisa News Channel. I watch this thing all the time. Very interesting. And as I said to you, I do not have knowledge of whether Chamisa is the one in control of those platforms or not until I see him, which is going to be very, very soon. Then let's look at the last comment. The problem is Zimbabwe is rigging. And Komano says, City Bora. I haven't had time to watch, guys. I've got a TV right in front of me. And today I haven't switched it on. I'm extremely busy and I haven't had time to look at it. But it's been very exciting. So let's keep doing what we're doing. A massive number of people have come into this space from the rural areas. We need to change our country in the new trajectory, in the new direction. And it can only be done if every person plays their part. We need to play our part, and we need to love our country, not the way that Mnangagwa says. Mnangagwa says, love your country and ignore everything. Do not ignore the fact that right now there are 68 people who are over 100 days in jail. I've got no respect for Mnangagwa at all. Don't respect that man. That man is very dangerous. I do not believe it. I do not believe that Mnangagwa can be a president of Zimbabwe with what he's doing right now. There is no way our country is going to do well under a man who arrests people and keeps them in jail for 100 days. That's crazy. And especially for having a bribe, for buying some meat. What kind of country is that? Where you are arrested and kept in jail because you went to a party. Unbelievable. Right, so I think let's bring this to an end. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. We are in a very dangerous period. So the period that we're entering right now, globally, it's also very dangerous. But in Zimbabwe specifically, we're in a dangerous period. The next 4 weeks, something very, very big is going to happen. And I'll be back here to explain to you, Kuti, do you remember that day, 27 September, when I told you that in 90 days, Mnangagwa will be gone. So that is the period we're entering, but the beginning is now. Between now and the end of this month, October, you're going to see something very, very big happening. And you can take this to the bank. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and a good night.